Glad to have you with us for this Monday afternoon presentation. Smitty, sure to be lots of snappy ball movement in this one. These teams have incredibly strong passing games.
Yes, they do, B.A. Some great basketball minds on both teams who can just pick you apart with their playmaking. I'm sure they won't make it easy on each other.
Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. And it's Van Vliet in at the one spot. Outside for Butler. The three is up. And that comes off the assist by Lowry.
Great way to create driving lanes, which is what Butler wants to do.
Here's Van Vliet. Siakam with a screen on Lowry. To the inside. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
This is what we talk about, value in each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Miami's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And Smitty, the Toronto Raptors, the lone Canadian team in the NBA. They take great pride in that.
Since the Grizzlies relocated to Memphis in 2001, Canada has belonged to the Raptors. BA, you can tell they take pride in this. They don't just represent the city of Toronto, but the entire country.
Now here's Trent. Oh, there's the alley! And stolen by Adebayo. Lowry, the pass to Butler. To the paint. And finished off by Adebayo.
Doesn't get any higher percentage than this. Adebayo is ferocious when he gets it in close.
Van Vliet outside. Oh, sweet move. And he lays it in.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Hero. And again, Miami with a triple.
Smart playmaking by Kyle, moving the ball to a guy with a good look.
Barnes with a screen on Lowry. And he lobs it up. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Lowry, the pass to Butler. Van Vliet against Lowry. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Martin. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
What's really helped Miami over the last few years, they've had some of the most accurate three-point shooters in the league.
And the Heat's ability to stretch the floor, it's critical to their stars' success, Smitty.
It is. Guys like Butler and Bam Adebayo, they thrive when they have room to operate, BA. It's an approach that continues to serve Miami well.
Van Vliet misses. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Lowry outside. Hero outside. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Hero's got 5 now.
Not lacking confidence. Love seeing Tyler go up strong with this one.
Barnes with a screen on Lowry. And he's going for the lob.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Miami has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Lowry outside. Pass to Adebayo. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Van Vliet outside. Inside. Here's Siakam. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And give Siakam credit for putting pressure on the defense, forcing them to get aggressive with him.
Smitty, it can be pretty impressive to watch this Miami squad go to work on the offensive end.
Yes, BA, the reason why they have a bunch of talented shooters, that's for certain. But they also pay attention to the little things, like grabbing offensive boards and moving the ball around.
Now here's Martin, out to Lowry, pass to Hero. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Hero produces across the board. Some guys have potential, others just get it done.
Barnes with a screen on Lowry. To the middle. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Lowry outside. Hero outside. Outside Butler. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Gary Trent.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Van Vliet outside. Siakam the screen. Van Vliet the pass to Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
I love how assertive Siakam is on the pick and roll, disrupting the defense and getting himself open.
Lowry against Van Vliet. Kicks it to Hero for 3. Pure from three-point range. Hero's got 10.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc.
Lowry isn't the biggest player, but he can get in your shirt and challenge a shot.
And so it's the Miami Heat with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Heat Youth Dance Team.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Miami.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
So for Toronto right now, Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. Anunoby and Barnes are the forwards. And it's Siakam in at the 5 spot. Lowry finds Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Toronto trailing. Van Vliet outside. Launches it. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
You have to respect Fred's range. If not, he'll make you pay.
Anunoby against Butler. Here he goes. Kicks it to Hero. Launches a 3. And the Heat, another 3.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Stolen by Lowry. Outside Butler. Pass to Hero. Back to Butler. Martin outside. Well, you've got stars and you've got closers. Smitty, are those always the same thing?
It's not, B.A. There's some guys that are not stars and they can close. And there's some guys that are stars that can't close. But when you get the superstar, he can do both.
Lowry drives in. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Now it's a 7-point Miami lead.
And the attacking mentality of Kyle Lowry, tearing his way to the rim with ease.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. No good that time. And Miami will go the other way with it. And here's Lowry. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Hero. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Trent, the pass to Van Vliet. Back to Trent. from the arc. Shot clock at 6 and out of bounds. The Heat will take it. The Heat have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, BA. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
And it's Butler with the jam.
A joy to watch Butler with his ball handling. A lot of creativity. He's one of the most gifted players in the game.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. He can't get that one to fall. And Miami will go the other way with it. Pass to Adebayo. Over Barnes. Soft touch off the glass. Adebayo's got 6.
Nice shot from Bam there, embracing any opportunity he gets to scoring close.
And he lobs it up top.
Fred VanVleet. First personal foul.
And that one misses.
You love the intensity Kyle Lowry brings. He gives you a no-nonsense mentality at the point guard position.
1:10 left to play in the second quarter. Here's Hero. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Van Vliet outside. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
With the step back. Van Vliet with a deep 3. From deep. Offensive board. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Relentless energy from OG. Defense can't counter his explosiveness on the boards.
Hero screen on Van Vliet. Hero outside. Back to Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Just 4 to shoot. Shot on the wing. Miami, no good that time either.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Adebayo grabs the board. Butler on the wing. Anunoby covering. Here's Martin.
The length of Scotty Barnes is a difference maker on defense.
And so we've reached the end of
29. The Raptors. 20.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. How about Tyler Hero displaying all of his skills today?
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
They've got Victor Oladipo. Max Strus is out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then it's Duncan Robinson, and it's Yurtseven in at the 5. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Pass to Siakam. Another shot. Misses off the right iron. The Heat with the lead. Here's Strus. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
So Toronto ends up going with a new group.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Porter against Strus. The drive by Porter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
One of the things that makes Porter tough to guard, he's in constant motion.
And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs. Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
Outside Robinson from outside the arc. Here's 7. Great positioning on the putback. And the Heat lead by 11.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. Outside Porter. The 3. Unable to get that one. And Miami will go the other way with it. Oladipo outside. Pass to your 7. Banton pulls it in. The Raptors have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Down low. Here's Birch. And Birch slams it in.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Oladipo with the ball. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Clock at 6. Here's Strus. Three-pointer off the mark.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
Miami has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Oladipo left side. Robinson in the post. Young's there for 3. Oladipo buries it from 3. Oladipo's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter.
And looking at Victor Oladipo, it looked like he was breaking out and going to be a star for a long time, but he's battled many injuries.
Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Birch. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Pass to Flynn. There's a minute 34 left in the third quarter. Young drawing the double team. 5 on the clock. And again, no good by Toronto. And Oladipo is desperate to prove he can be a reliable part of a team's rotation.
It's been tough with all the injuries, BA, but he's capable of brushing those off and getting back to business. He's very motivated to prove the doubters wrong.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And he can't get the first one.
Victor Oladipo.
He hits the second from the line. So it's Toronto now. It's a 13-point game. A minute 6 left in the third quarter. Outside Porter. He's off on that one. Ooh, some solid defense from Oladipo. The Heat have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Robinson. Fires from the wing. He can't get it to go. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Count it. Birch has got 4 points this quarter.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
We've got 22 seconds left in the third. For 3, Robinson. And good. Coming on the setup by Oladipo. Robinson's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Here's Flynn. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Young misses. Now here's Oladipo. And so it's Miami, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. So the Raptors 5 right now. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. And it's Van Vliet in at the point.
From a role player to an elite talent, Pascal Siakam continues to impress with his all-around game.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
Back to Lowry. Kicks it to Hero. 6 to shoot. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And the free throw, no good.
He's an offensive-minded guard with limitless scoring potential. I think Tyler Hero will be a household name soon enough.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
And absolutely jaw-dropping. Now Lowry, outside Butler. It's deflected.
Showing signs of being a high-level defender. Anunoby can guard multiple positions and challenge shots.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Hero with the bucket.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
To the middle. And stolen by Adebayo. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Hero with it. And it's Trent picking him up. And there's Hero on the assist by Adebayo. Hero's got 21.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
The confidence continuing to grow off the board. Adebayo takes it right back up.
Van Vliet against Lowry. They need this. Here's Trent. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Martin outside. Back to Lowry. And he's going for the oop here. And it's Butler with the jam.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Hero outside. Pass to Adebayo. And no good. And Toronto will go the other way with it.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Heat.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Tyler Hero.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
Van Vliet misses.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And here's Lowry. From deep three-point range. The shot no good. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Anunoby passes to Trent. It's stolen. Hero with it. From deep. Sinks it. What range from downtown. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. Boy, thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
goes Richard on the guard matchup in this one with two incredible talents going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Sharing the wing spots for them, it'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. Underneath in the post, it's Siakam and Achua. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1. The Raptors shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Great, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
Now, here's Garland. 6 on the shot clock. The slam dunk by Garland.
This man has a real crafty handle. Garland, I bet he surprises himself sometimes with his moves.
Van Vliet against Garland. Floats it up there for Siakam. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
Now, here's Garland. Trains it from beyond the arc. Garland's got 5 now.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Siakam, a screen on Garland. Siakam finds Van Vliet. From outside, off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drive. It looked good from here.
Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
Van Vliet looking around. Lays it up off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You will gladly take those.
Here's Mitchell following the basket by Fred Van Vliet.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet. And Fred Van Vliet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin Van Vliet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
The pass to Trent. Here's Siakam. Goes up on the wing. Van Vliet passes to Achua. Floats it up there for Siakam. Stolen by LeVert. Mitchell with it, and it's Trent picking him up. Doesn't go for him. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Here's Siakam. The Cavaliers pull it in. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's Mitchell. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Oh, a fearless play by Mitchell. Sinks his shot while being fouled, and now he'll get to the line.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Cavaliers? Siakam, a screen on Garland. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And finished off by Siakam.
And on the offensive end, Siakam so efficient. He makes a constant effort to find the open man.
The drive by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Now here's Van Vliet. The dunk by Achua.
And the pick and roll delivers. Van Vliet making the right decision, giving up the rock.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. to the middle. Here's Allen, and slam dunk by Allen.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
For three, Van Vliet, and the three ball is good. Van Vliet's got 5 points so far.
And he's got a smooth stroke from long range. Van Vliet doesn't just hoist them up. His three-pointers are always going to be high-quality shots.
Mitchell comes up empty down low.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. The deep three from Van Vliet.
Using his quickness to stay on top of his man. Good defensive effort by Garland.
Here's Mitchell. Off target at the rim. Siakam inside the three-point line. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cavaliers. He comes. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And what do you guys think about the Cavaliers so far in this one?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. Underneath in the post, it's Siakam and Achua. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. Van Vliet. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. In your younger days, RJ, you had seasons where you averaged over 22 points a game. Some players later in their careers struggle accepting smaller roles, different roles. As a player, talk about that challenge.
Self-confidence is a weird one. Sometimes it can work great for you, and sometimes it can work against you. For me personally, as I got older, I loved finding the challenge. And the challenge was, how could I star in my role? Was it as a 10-point-a-game scorer? Was it as a 20-point-a-game scorer? Or was it as a 5-point-a-game scorer? Because ultimately, you have a chance to have an impact on the game. And I love basketball, so I was going to take any role you were going to give me.
What a great answer. So in other words, you've always got to evolve.
You always get to evolve, and it's always going to be adapt or die, especially as you get older. You have to adapt or your career is going to end. I would have never played 17 years if I didn't adapt.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins, getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
Now here's Van Vliet. He has 7. Achua in the corner. Trent against Mitchell. Trent passes to Achua. Pocket 2. Tries again. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. LeVert with a wide open look. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Raptors trail by 9. GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
Here's Garland. OG Anunoby making his last shot. Garland kicks to Mitchell. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Van Vliet outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Jared Allen.
Wow, he got whacked on that Shouldn't be much debate there.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
Looking at this Cleveland Cavaliers team, this is a squad that really wants to get out of that championship team shadow. They want to establish their own identity.
Now here's Van Vliet, following the miss by Donovan Mitchell.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Trent against Mitchell. Kicks it out to Allen. And it's off from three-point range. We talked about it, Richard. The city of Cleveland eternally grateful to LeBron for winning them a title back in 2016.
And so is the franchise, but it's understandable why these players want to be given respect on what they've done for this team since he left, especially considering the recent success they've had with this young crew.
Here's Garland. After Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Allen in the post, covered by Achua, and slam dunk by Allen.
He is an elite offensive rebounder. Allen is especially good at getting ideal positioning on that glass.
Trent outside. That three off the mark. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for the Cavaliers. And it's Mitchell missing. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Van Vliet wide open. Off target with his three.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
And then Mitchell with the dunk.
So aggressive and explosive. Mitchell working above the rim and doing damage.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game. Siakam sets a screen for Van Vliet. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Allen. It's hauled in by Trent. And it's Allen with the jam.
When you're Allen, just about 7 feet, dunking comes easy.
Oh, Van Vliet. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers.
The Cavaliers, 21. The Raptors, 21.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Okoro out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Unbelievable. The agility at his size, throwing it down, big fella.
Flynn with it. He kicks it to Porter. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
And Cleveland making a change here. Lopez is checked in. Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believed in ourselves.
A guy that doesn't give up on the glass. Lopez, a real force at rebounding the ball.
Here's Flynn. Lays it up and banks it in. Flynn's got his first points in this one.
He hits his first attempt of the half. Not what you'd call suffocating D on that possession.
Pass to Okoro. And a miss there on the triple. Raptors trail by 11. Floats it up for Young. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Jacks up a three. And Okoro with the basket on the assist by Lopez.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open three.
Flynn against Garland. Now, here's Birch. Defense right on him. And that one's good. Barnes.
And he has to build on this because we can see where him being a ghost out there has gotten them so far.
And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft.
And here we go, Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
Taking 2 shots.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul.
The previous play is under review.
Sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
Sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Flynn. Outside Porter. Into the lane. The shot's good on the assist by Flynn. Porter's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, showing he's not just a catch-and-shoot guy on the perimeter. Porter attacking.
Garland against Flynn. Here's Lopez. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Lopez has got his second basket of the game.
Comfortable shooting close to the basket. The size Lopez possesses gives him confidence down low.
Flynn the pass to Young. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And here's Garland for three. The Cavaliers with a new 14. And it's Otto Porter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. A different look now for Cleveland. Jared Allen's checked in for Lopez. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Isaac Okoro. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Garland. And it's Mitchell missing. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Raptors. They trail by 14. And stolen by Mobley. Now here's LeVert. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
And just so good at reading angles. When LeVert spots a lane to the rim, he is all over.
Young, a screen on Rubio. Flynn kicks to Young for three. And again, no good by Toronto. On the wing, Mitchell. Covered by Barnes. Basket counts. Mitchell's got 22 points.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart of the defense.
Barnes sets a screen for Flynn. 32 seconds left to play in the third. And he gets it to go.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Mobley the pass to Mitchell. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Raptors trail by 16. And here is Flynn. To the wing on the left. Here's Birch. Offline with his three. And Mitchell puts up a deep three. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Cleveland in command with a 16-point lead. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Setting the floor for the Raptors. Underneath in the post, it's Siakam and Achua. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. And it's Anunoby in at the three. Here's Mitchell. And he uses the glass on the layup. Mitchell's got 24 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Kicks to Rubio. Lets the three fly, and he's good on the three ball. Rubio's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Cleveland. Got that one up quick.
And what a tool for Van Vliet to have. We know he is great driving it, so when he's using the pull-up, it's really effective.
Here's Mitchell, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Van Vliet picks one up, and he makes the first. He hits both from the stripe. Here's Van Vliet. From deep three-point range, connects from three-point range. Van Vliet's got 5 points now this quarter.
It's been all Van Vliet tonight, and one of the best undrafted players in league history.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Back to LeVert. Shot clock at 5. Latrey. Offensive rebound. Mobley outside. To the inside. Rubio finds Mitchell. Mobley inside. Covered by Achua. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Raptors trail by 18. From deep, Trent. And again, Toronto with the triple.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Rubio outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. And the Cavaliers lead by 18. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Achua. The dunk by Achua.
And you can always count on Van Vliet to make the right play. He doesn't make too many bad decisions when he's got the ball in his hand.
Rubio looking around. Beyond the arc. Siakam pulls it in. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Raptors. It's a 16-point game. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Mitchell outside. Pass to Rubio. Back to Mitchell. Allen for 3. Cleveland the rebound. Mobley left side. Rubio outside. There's the triple. Mobley against Van Vliet. Mitchell outside. Rubio outside. Shoots the three, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Cleveland.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Donovan Mitchell.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Mobley outside. Lets it go from deep. LeVert the pass to Allen. Rubio outside. Trying to end the drought. No good. Shot missing. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly.
Great to have you with us as we get ready for a Monday afternoon presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill. Well, Doris, we're expecting most of the action to come out of the backcourt of this game.
No, exactly, B.A. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
So the Raptors starting five. Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. Siakam and Achua down low at the 4 and the 5. And it's Van Vliet in at point guard. Here's Brown. Plenty of space. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Boy, when it comes to Precious Achiuwa, guys, to me the talent is evident. A big guy who can contribute in a variety of ways.
Doris, we've seen promising flashes from Achiuwa early on.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about the skill. The next step for him is focusing on becoming more consistent. If he's able to do this, his future very promising because he runs the floor, very switchable on defense, and there's growth opportunity offensively.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Tatum gets the bucket.
Once Jason Tatum has the ball in his hands in the painted area, this guy will power through. He'll put it up and over you if necessary. He knows how to score it.
Siakam with a screen on Smart. Van Vliet finds Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
And it's Brown off the drive.
Oh, my goodness, Brown finishes off the drive, not simply laying it in, but a message of authority on the dunk.
Van Vliet outside. Jacks up a three. That one doesn't drop. And Boston going the other way now. It's Smart on the wing. Outside, Brown. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
Here's Siakam. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Van Vliet against Smart. And it's Van Vliet off the drive. And he comes up with a bucket. Van Vliet's got 5.
Well, if you think about Fred VanVleet's handle and his ability to operate at different speeds, you understand how effective he can be on the drive.
And here's Brown for 3. The long distance 3 is buried.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Well, Doris, it was only a few years ago that the Raptors won an NBA title. It seems like a lot further back, though.
It does, B.A., because we're looking at a much different basketball team. Obviously, Kawhi Leonard has moved on. Kyle Lowry has moved on. In fact, many of the key players from that squad have moved on. Incredible to think they have managed to remain competitive. Well, this is an example of the court awareness we talk about with Al Horford. This guy's a very willing passer.
Kicks it out to Siakam. He takes it in. Comes up empty down low.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Up top, Tatum. Anunoby covering. Tatum, a screen on Siakam. Horford passes to Brown. Clock at 4. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Left side, Brown. Pass to Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Well, you see Jason Tatum rise above the defense and leave no doubt.
Siakam outside. Trent outside to halt the run. Brown with the block. Out of bounds. It'll be Raptors ball. The Raptors have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. And again, Toronto, no good. The Celtics with the lead. To the inside. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Just wow. A monster flush from the big man.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Van Vliet with a deep 3. The rebound by Jason Tatum. The Celtics have got 7 of 8 in the basket. outside, Brown. Pass to Horford. Nice move. And he takes it up and lays it in.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Celtics out in front. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 5. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics.
Now, how about the bounce of Pascal Siakam off the dribble drive? Sometimes it's hard to believe looking at him now, but Pascal Siakam was drafted late in the first round back in 2016. Think about it. This was the 27th pick at one point.
Brown, and the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And you can bet a lot of teams are kicking themselves now for not selecting Siakam.
Well, you have to be able to see what the potential in the future is. Pascal Siakam has morphed into a highly productive offensive player. And the key here, guys, is there's still much room for growth. He gets more and more dangerous by the year.
Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a 3 off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Here's Brown. Second chance shot. Williams passes to Brown. Here's Tatum. And Anunoby pulls it down. And for the Raptors, they're shooting just 38% for this game so far. Kicks it out to Siakam. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
I think the value of Pascal Siakam is the skill set on both ends of the floor. He can play multiple positions either end, and he can lift his team in any number of ways.
Siakam hits them both. The Celtics have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Smart outside. Williams. It's good on the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Van Vliet outside. From deep three-point range. Counted from distance. Van Vliet's got 8.
Van Vliet has proven more than capable as a legitimate three-point threat. Knocks down the jump shot there.
Pass to Tatum. Kicks it out to Smart. And here's Horford. Just 5 on the clock. No good there. Siakam with the defensive effort. The Raptors have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. Siakam the screen. Van Vliet with it. Picked up by Tatum. Here's Siakam. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Give him 8.
Now just show off that basketball IQ, Mr. Fred Van Vliet. Pretty pass, sir.
Smart outside. Kick out to Brown. There's the triple. They get it back. Here's Williams. Can't get it to drop. Toronto trailing. Pass to Siakam. And there's a 3-second violation.
3-second violation. Celtics ball.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Tatum. Good. And the Celtics lead by 8.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Smart against Van Vliet. The 3-ball. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Well, Fred VanVleet, we've seen him. He's able off the dribble to create enough space for his shot.
It's Smart on the wing. 50 seconds left in the second. Here's Tatum. Blocked.
OG Anunoby is fast off his feet. 7'2" wingspan. Says twice on the pipes.
Trent with it. Now guarded by Brown. There's Tatum with the 3. That won't go either for Tatum. Toronto has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Here's Siakam. Back to Van Vliet. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Fires for 3. Boston with a rebound. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Smart. 4 seconds left. And they get it back. And we're through the first half of play here at... All right, good stuff, Allie.
The Raptors, 23.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Man, one guy's been getting it done, Fred VanVleet.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
So for the Raptors right now, they've got Khem Birch, Malachi Flynn out there with Otto Porter. Then it's Thaddeus Young, and it's Barnes in at the small forward position.
When you analyze the skill set of a guy like Derek White, here's a combo guard who can fill so many gaps and do so many things well. What I love most is how hard he plays on both ends of the floor.
Porter's shot is off. The Celtics with the lead. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Williams punches it home.
Just a tremendous look right there by Blake. This guy's got great court vision and excellent touch.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Blake Griffin picks one up. And the versatility White provides for this team is so important, Doris.
It is, B.A. He fills gaps. He can score it, board it, pass it, and he can defend with purpose. A guard that can help orchestrate the offense or, if need be, get off the ball. These multi-positional guards are critical to success.
Pass to Williams. Back to White. Gallinari with a screen. White, the pass to Gallinari. Shakes him. And it's good on the lay-in.
That's an excellent decision. Playing in the pick and roll, just understanding where the windows are, delivers it right in the pocket.
To the paint. Young inside. He's covered by Gallinari. Young can't hit.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
It's stolen by Barnes. And now the Raptors on the break. Up the floor. Gallinari pulls it in. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Griffin passes to Brogdon. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I think when people think of Malcolm Brogdon, the first word that comes to mind is consistency. This guy takes quality shots. He's already produced a 50, 40, 90 season back in 2019.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Pass to Porter. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, you know that Porter believes he belongs in this league. His efficiency and shooting the ball with confidence in the paint, that's nice.
Well, that 50, 40, 90 season put Brogdon in pretty exclusive company, Doris.
It sure did, B.A. Only the 8th player in the history of the league to accomplish that feat. Think about it. It takes tremendous skill to carry those percentages, the discipline to take good shots, the work required to become a consistent shooter. Brogdon brings it every game.
And slams it in.
And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
Man, doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Williams with it. He's picked up by Birch. That one goes in. Williams has gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the third. Outside Porter. 6 on the shot clock. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Here's Birch driving in. The rebound, Celtics. Williams on the wing. He's guarded by Barnes. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
The line for your Celtics. Grant Williams at the line.
And Williams drops them both. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Indeed. Thanks for that, Allie.
It feels like Malcolm Brogdon, with every repetition, turns that passing from excellent to elite.
Flynn on the attack, and he lays it up and in.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup, nicely done.
Brogdon against Porter. Outside for Gallinari. Back to Brogdon. Outside, Williams. From deep. White with it. He's picked up by Barnes. White, the pass to Griffin. Birch with some nice D. The Raptors have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Flynn. There's the drive. No luck on that one. And Boston going the other way now. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the third quarter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Thaddeus Young.
Malcolm Brogdon does a nice job to commit, gets himself a trip to the free throw line.
And so Brogdon nails both of them. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Van Vliet outside. The three-pointer off the mark. Throws it up high.
Well, you can see Marcus Smart has great connection with his teammates, right? That's just perfect execution of the alley-oop.
And so it's the Boston Celtics in a good situation.
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And for Toronto, they're shooting around 41%. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Malcolm Brogdon out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Tatum in at small forward. That's the Boston 5. Boston shooting it well at 59%. Got a hand on it. Smart against Van Vliet. Smart grabs the miss. And Boston has possession. This is the most they've led, 13 points. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Boston with the ball. Tatum passes to Williams. Back to Tatum. Shot clock at 5. Horford, right side, fires the 3.
How about the defense of Pascal Siakam? This guy likes making it tough on the offensive player. You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
Van Vliet outside. Van Vliet missing again.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
And now the Raptors on the break. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. And here's Brogdon. On the wing, Tatum. Williams with the screen. Tatum with it. Now guarded by Achua.
First personal foul, second team foul.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Here's Tatum. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Van Vliet with it. And there's the lob. And Siakam with the slam.
Well, there's elite athleticism by Pascal Siakam. Makes that easy work.
Smart outside. Pass to Tatum. Outside Brogdon. 5 to shoot. Williams with it. Achua defending. And the bucket is good. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
2 points. That one goes.
Well, Trent Jr. has a reputation of being a shooter, but don't sleep on his athletic ability and skill. Nice finish inside.
Tatum way outside. Rebound by the Raptors. Trent outside. Uses the glass on the layup.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Pass to Brogdon. Here's the three. Not going to go that time. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Here's Anunoby. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Let's remember this is 6'8" with some hops. OG Anunoby with the dunk.
Smart with the ball. Van Vliet covering. Smart against Van Vliet. Smart passes to Tatum. Lets it go from deep. Drains the triple.
Each season, Jason Tatum has added something to his offensive arsenal, and right now he's putting everything to exceptional use.
Here's Siakam into the lane, and he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they've done an excellent job exploiting it.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
Smart finds Horford. Back to Smart. Siakam against Horford. Shoots over Siakam. Rebound by Van Vliet. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Celtics.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just two tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And what a huge performance it was for Robert Williams.
And I love how active he was on the glass. Not afraid to get physical and do whatever he could do to grab boards.
Here's Anunoby. Denied by Tatum.
Probably the most underrated aspect of Jason Tatum's game is his defense. Size, length, strength, you name it, sends that one back.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And they'll get another chance. Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. Takes the three and stolen by Williams. Outside Brogdon. Pulls up. And that one drops.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Hi, thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. It's a Monday afternoon broadcast of the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Barry. Hey, Brent, tonight we got a terrific matchup in the backcourt. Let's rewind here a little bit, go back to when you played. Who were some of the guards you really enjoyed playing against?
What if I start with the list of the guys, Kevin, I didn't enjoy playing against? If I named Allen Iverson, Mitch Richmond, and of course, Michael Jordan. Not the funnest nights at work, if you get my drift, but I did love playing one John Barry.
So here's Miami's starting group. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Bam Adebayo is out there with Martin, and it's Butler in at the small forward position. Siakam against Lowry. Siakam inside. Good work defensively by Lowry. Outside, Hero. Top of the key, Butler. Back to Hero. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Well, the catch and shoot is where Tyler Hero excels.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is worth it.
And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity, perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy.
Stolen by Van Vliet. Here we go, one-on-one. Achua, the pass to Anunoby. There's the screen. Trent kicks to Achua. The shot, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
He had a nice open look right there.
Well, good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
Martin against Siakam. No good that time. The Heat go the other way with it. To the paint. Here's Lowry. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
That's Kyle Lowry just putting it all on the line, just outworking guys to get in that close.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Van Vliet finds Siakam. Down low. Achua. The dunk by Achua.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Hero on the wing. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. Floats it up for Adebayo. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and the big throwdown.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
5 to shoot. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Inside. Butler on the wing. 1:32 left here in the opening quarter. Outside for Lowry. The Heat need to get a shot off. No good from outside. And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team.
Siakam, a screen on Hero. Floats it out there for Siakam. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Over in the corner, Hero. Outside Butler. Outside for Lowry. Down low. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Here's Anunoby. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, the defender all over.
For Toronto, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Both free throws good from Anunoby. 30 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Lowry feeling it out a bit. And a wide open look for Hero. Misses the 3. Toronto trailing. Trent passes to Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
Lowry for 3. No good there. It's all tied in Toronto. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Yeah, they were going right at the opponent here and forcing their hand. I mean, like literally making them foul them.
On the court for Miami here in the second. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Caleb Martin out there with Adebayo, and it's Lowry in at the point. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Out left to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Anunoby.
Well, he's not going to let any shot go uncontested. Jimmy Butler trying to get his teammates to do the same on defense.
Outside, Martin. Back to Lowry. Hero sets the pick for Lowry. Kicks it out to Hero. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Hero's got his second basket.
And you make the next pass. Nice job by Lowry there.
And with Bam Adebayo, I mean, we all know how skilled he is as a scorer and how athletic he is as well. But what about his passing?
Well, as much as I want to compliment Bam and his abilities to do that, I have to give some credence here to the coaching staff leaning into that ability that Bam has. They trust that he's going to make good decisions in the half court, and that has opened up a lot of things for them offensively.
The Heat with the lead. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Outside, Hero. Martin up top. No one near him. And it's off the back rim. No good.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Rebound by the Heat.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
The pass to Lowry. Outside, Martin. Pass to Hero. Siakam against Martin. Siakam inside. Over Martin. Great tee that time from Martin.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Fires the 3. Hands it from downtown. And the Heat lead by 5.
And he's the ultimate floor general out there. Kyle Lowry, just the type of player that makes everyone around him just that much better.
Trent passes to Van Vliet. Now, here's Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Butler with the steal. Van Vliet against Hero. Outside Butler. Fires top of the key. And that one drops for him. Butler's got the lead up to 7 now for the Heat. And Brent, you were a pretty versatile player. Which of your skills was the most difficult to master?
Well, I think going inside and finishing, going in over big physical guys could either block your shot or, send you to the deck pretty quick. So going in and having confidence to finish around the basket is certainly a skill.
There's 1:17 left to play here in the half. Kicks it out to Hero. Back to Butler. Rebound by the Raptors. Achua's got 4 rebounds now tonight. They need this. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Here's Lowry. Count that one.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's Van Vliet. And it's Lowry with the rebound. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2 for 1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. Oh, good with the triple. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And when we're talking about guys who just can think the game of basketball while they're playing it, Kyle Lowry is up there with the best. He just shows up in every aspect of his game.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. There's Hero with the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game. Van Vliet against Lowry. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Van Vliet.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his side.
To the paint. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
Your Raptors, 13. The Heat, 24.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. They've got Kem Birch, young out there with Barnes. Then it's Otto Porter Jr. and it's Flynn in at the point guard position. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Robinson for 3. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Raptors trail by 11.
After going undrafted in 2018, Duncan Robinson spent most of his rookie season in the G League. You fast forward to now, he's one of the best shooters on the planet.
The kick out to Young. Clock at 4. Or the 3, and they will call over the back on the play.
Well, he thought he could slip by there and grab the board, but got too much body and gets called for going over the back.
Well, he plays super active on the glass, so calls like this are to be expected.
Oladipo against Flynn. Outside Robinson. Pass to Dedmon. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Banked in off the glass. And for Robinson, his shot attempts, Brent, come almost exclusively from beyond the arc.
He's just done a great job creating this career as a specialist, and he's really good at it, shooting threes in the open floor. Defenders have to stay attached to Duncan, and that allows other guys the space to do what they need to do.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. And Oladipo kicks to Dedmon. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Dedmon's got the lead up to 13 now for Miami. Flynn against Oladipo. Outside Flynn. And he converts the layup.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Oladipo taking his time here. Outside for Robinson. Now, here's Strus, defended by Young. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. No good on the triple. And so Young will bring it up for the Raptors. They trail by 11. The kick out to Barnes. Sweet move, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Up top, Oladipo. Covered by Flynn. Back to Robinson. Passes it to Dedmon. And here is Strus, defended by Young. Strus's shot is good.
You know, Dedmon's not going to get a lot of possessions like that, but makes a very good decision. Finds an open teammate.
Oladipo against Flynn. 1:46 left in the third quarter. Porter in the corner. Back to Flynn. The kick out to Porter. Stolen by Robinson. Now Strus. Dedmon a screen. Just 5 to shoot. Over Barnes. And he overshot that one, missing.
His touch from mid-range, and that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And very quietly, Young just continues to be an efficient player, a multi-talented swingman who does a little bit of everything.
Second free throw, no good. Miami leading by 11. The pass to Strus. Back to Robinson. Pass to Oladipo. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Oladipo's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Flynn. 40 seconds left here in the third quarter. Porter kicks to Young. The 3. Good on the triple.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Oladipo outside. There's the dish to Dedmon. This one for 3. Birch grabs the board. Barnes down low. The kick out to Porter. And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Raptors trail by 11. On the floor for Miami. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Martin is out there with Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 spot. The dunk by Achua.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Outside, Hero. And he slams it one-handed.
And Tyler's got to love that when he has a chance to rise up.
Van Vliet against Lowry. Van Vliet left side. Siakam inside. Covered by Martin. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Outside, Hero. Outside, Martin. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Caleb Martin. That is his first foul of the game. Raptors trail by 11. Van Vliet looking around. He takes it in, and Adebayo sends it back. It's stolen by Adebayo. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. And here's Lowry. Outside Butler. Back to Lowry. From deep. It's Butler that time on the assist by Lowry. And the Heat lead by 14.
Yeah, nice to have Jimmy Butler on your side. He's got that ability to score when it's not so easy out there.
Here's Siakam. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Miami?
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Well, we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
Van Vliet against Lowry, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Van Vliet wide open. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And count on Van Vliet to hit that three-point shot. He's an efficient scorer from beyond the arc.
Lowry passes to Hero. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 6 assists in the game. Van Vliet outside. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. No good from 18. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. Pass to Butler. Outside Hero. From the arc. And the Heat, another 3.
You feel like Hero has flipped the switch to start being more aggressive offensively.
Van Vliet outside. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Here's Lowry. Loads it up for Adebayo, and stolen by Achua. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and finished off by Siakam.
And on the offensive end, Siakam so efficient. He makes a constant effort to find the open man. Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Miami.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Tyler Hero.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Anunoby against Butler. Back to Hero. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And the Heat lead by 10.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Now, here's Butler. Loads it up for Adebayo. And so it's the Heat winning this one. They seem to relish. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
Here is the starting lineup.
Looking at tonight's matchup, both front courts are outstanding. This should be quite a battle here, Smitty.
It should be the big man in the spotlight in this one. Rebounding and everything in the paint. This should be a great showdown. Strength versus strength.
Here are the five for the Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3 slot.
Watch your head. Scotty Barnes comes in fast and soars to the rim.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. After the basket by Toronto. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Toronto with the ball. Van Vliet outside. Takes it inside. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
He's heady. He's unselfish. All Van Vliet does is make winning plays.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Mitchell can't get that one to fall.
And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
Now here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Speed and power on display from Barnes on that dunk.
Outside Garland. Outside for Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Back to Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Garland. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. And Van Vliet, a very solid defender at his position grip.
Not great length, but strong as any, BA. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
And pushing it up, here's Cleveland. Here's Mitchell. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
At the line for the Cavaliers, Donovan Mitchell.
That free throw is good for Mitchell.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
Now here's Van Vliet. Down low. Here's Siakam. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
Tough to contain Siakam around the rim. He has underrated strength.
And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Barnes a screen. Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. Outside Barnes. Shot clock at 6. And he's going for the lob. Stolen by Mobley. And Mitchell launches it from deep. And that misses. That would have put him up. The Raptors with a lead. They double him with Mobley. Siakam. Barnes finds Siakam. Trent outside. Back to Barnes. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Barnes has got 8.
Good instincts from Scotty Barnes on the offensive glass, and he put it back home.
Outside Mitchell. Rebounded by Trent.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
The 3 from Barnes. The shot no good. And it's Cleveland the other way. Here's Garland going inside. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity opportunity and a three-point play. It's going to go on Gary Trent. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
Getting high in the air, Gary Trent Jr. teaching the rim a lesson.
Garland against Van Vliet. Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Now here's Van Vliet. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Driving inside. Oh, and Mobley with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. 34 seconds left in the first. 4 on the clock. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. He can't hit that time. Van Vliet with some nice D. Barnes finds Van Vliet. Nice move. That one off the back iron and out.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
And so it's Scotty Barnes making things happen for the Toronto Raptors. He put together 10 points. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. You know, you take a look at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
On the court for the Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the 3. Trent, the pass to Siakam. And stolen by Mobley. Right side, Garland. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first, but their fantastic pass.
And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have. And they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Toronto grabs the miss. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. Pass to Garland. On the take. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
In the past, you'd see coaches use the fire and brimstone approach. We don't see that much anymore, Smitty.
No, times have changed. It's still okay to get emotional and do some hard coaching, but now you have to stay in control, or sometimes you will lose the players' respect.
Here's Siakam. Nifty move. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Mitchell finds Mobley. That one drops for him.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And for Toronto, their shooting has been great this game, 58%. And here's Van Vliet. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And there's Siakam. That one's good. On the assist by Van Vliet. And the Raptors lead by 3. Outside Garland. Out to the wing. Back to Mobley. Just 5 on the clock. And Mobley throws it down.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Trent's shot is off. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Over to the wing. Outside Garland. On the wing, Mitchell. Looking to get it going. And the layup is good. Mitchell's got 7.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
Garland against Van Vliet. Three-pointer. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavaliers leading.
It's rare for an undrafted player to make an impact, but Fred Van Vliet has earned his spot in the league. The 6th man on a title team back in 2019, and he's become an all-star.
Anunoby with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Trent outside. Back to Anunoby. Drives to the hoop. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. Well, Smitty, Van Vliet's become an all-star. Is he the best undrafted player in the NBA, you think?
Well, B.A., Ben Wallace is the standard. A multiple-time Defensive Player of the Year winner. Champions like Bruce Bowen and Udonis Haslem, they're right up there. But Fred Van Vliet has a chance when it's all said and done to be the best.
Shooting for Cleveland.
He does not get the second one.
He wanted to get his team the lead, and even though he didn't, he should feel good. At least he tied it up. In this first half, he is really falling in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends.
Here's Anunoby. No good with a layup. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Outside Mitchell. Garland against Van Vliet. Here's Allen. Siakam with the defensive effort.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Very strong drive. OG showing the body control to get to and finish at the rim.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Allen with a screen on Van Vliet. Inside. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Garland against Van Vliet. Siakam for 3. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got 7 assists in the game. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Over Van Vliet. That misses. Would have counted had it gone.
24. The Cavaliers, 21.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Scotty Barnes with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Otto Porter is out there with Thaddeus Young. Then there's Kim Birch. Then there's Malachi Flynn. And it's Banton in at the shooting guard. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. Pass to Birch. Young from long range. And they recover it. Second chance effort. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
That's his first personal foul.
No good on the free throw.
At the line for your Raptors, Ken Birch.
And he sinks the second.
You know he wanted to knock down all his shots at the line, but he still did enough to put them in front.
Here's Okoro. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. The Raptors with a lead. Here's Banton. Good D by Mobley. Well, Cleveland's shooting about 43% on this one. Here's LeVert. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
Porter in the post. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake for Cleveland. They've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Lopez. It's stolen by Birch. And here's Porter outside. Sinks it from distance. Porter's got his first 3 points of the game.
In terms of consistency, Porter's put up some incredible seasons from distance.
Here's Okoro. Oh, breaks the dunk off the deceptive pump fake. And how about the career Thaddeus Young has had, Smitty?
BA, you love to have those veterans that do a great job passing out all that wisdom. And BA, Thaddeus has a lot left on the floor.
Out to the right wing. Here's Benton. No good with the triple. The Cavs trailing. Here's Okoro. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Okoro's got 5 points now this quarter. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Benton. There's a screen by Birch. Throws it up high. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his second.
It's going to be on Robin Lopez.
Second team foul.
The first one falls.
At the line for Toronto. Ken Birch. At the line.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Here's LeVert. Pass to Lopez. Porter with the steal. Birch the pass to Young. Here's Benton. Three-pointer Birch. And the Raptors miss again. LeVert right side. It's Lopez. High post. Birch on him. Rubio finds Mobley. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Porter against LeVert. Birch with a screen on LeVert. The drive.
Porter's efficiency comes from good decision making. Gets the shot he wants and doesn't hesitate.
Pass to Mitchell. And Young pulls it down. Toronto has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. To the inside, Benton. Outside for Porter. Beyond the arc. On target from range. And now it's a 7-point Toronto lead.
Although Porter's a good bet to make that shot, it's a play you can run for him time and time again.
Love, that's good.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Here's Flynn. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Garland against Porter. And now we've got an intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. 14 fouls.
He's off on the first.
On Otto Porter. 2 shots.
Good on the second one. For Cleveland, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. 23 seconds left in the third quarter. Garland for 3. Drills it from deep. Garland's got 10.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Here's Flynn. To the middle. Here's Porter. Pass to Birch. There's the 3. Knocks it down from distance. Birch has got 6 points in the quarter.
The complete game of Otto Porter. Overplay him, and it's a good bet he'll find an open man.
And so it's Toronto with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. So for Cleveland right now, Kevin Love out there with Caris LeVert. Then it's Darius Garland. Then there's Mitchell. And it's Lopez in at the 5.
Trademark move by Otto Porter. He makes excellent use of the pump fake.
He misses the free throw. A big group substitution here for Toronto. Siakam, he's checked in for Birch. Barnes comes in for Young. Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Banton. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Flynn. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Cleveland. Evan Mobley comes in for Love. The baseline J. No good, off the front rim. Toronto's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Here's VanVleet. And the layup is good off the glass. VanVleet's gotten his first basket of the night.
What agility from Fred VanVleet in the paint, zipping around the defense.
On the wing, Mitchell. And there's the drive. Knocks it loose. Outside for LeVert. 6 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. Mitchell misses. The Raptors with a lead. VanVleet outside. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. For Cleveland, they've gone 0 for 3 in this 4th. Not good. Here's Mobley. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Siakam's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Trent. And the foul called on Caris LeVert. That's foul number 2 for him. The Raptors making a switch here. And Anunoby's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for your Raptors, OG Anunoby.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the 4th. VanVleet outside. And he lobs it up top. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Good work from Barnes in the screen and roll, just keeping things simple on offense.
Garland with the ball, and it's Trent picking him up. Ooh, poked away. Allen, the pass to Mitchell. Looking to get back on track. And Mitchell with the slam.
Acrobatic move by Donovan Mitchell, lifting off the floor for a slam.
4th quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
From a role player to an elite talent, Pascal Siakam continues to impress with his all-around game.
Siakam hits them both. For Cleveland, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the 4th. Right side, Mitchell. And he drives in. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
Yeah, so explosive. More often than not, Mitchell will beat you to the spot. I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Van Vliet outside. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I mean, great hustle by Pascal Siakam, fighting for the board and making sure they convert.
Garland for 3. Cleveland the rebound. Mobley passes to Allen. Clock at 6. Pass to Mitchell. It's stolen by Trent. Here's Van Vliet. Anunoby against Garland. Left side Anunoby. The rebound by Garland. And the Cavs shooting only 42%. Outside Mitchell. Garland no good. For Toronto, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Siakam with it. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Puts up a 3. LeVert with a rebound.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Toronto shooting about 43% since the fourth quarter began.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Raptors.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, BA, you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Pascal Siakam.
Boy, such a big factor in the game tonight. His intensity on the boards. Even when guys put a body on him, he somehow still beats them to the ball. Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Knocks down the triple. And the Raptors lead by 14.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up.
matchup, Greg, with 2 conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the point guard.
Just a merciless, I don't even know what that word means, dunk by Tatum. Reminding the defense, like, yo, you cannot stop him.
And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. Just 5 on the clock. And it's sent back by Horford.
And still capable of being your defensive anchor. Horford is excellent at positioning himself to block shots.
Count it.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Van Vliet passes to Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. Barnes sets a screen for Van Vliet. And it's sent back by Horford. They retain possession. The kick out to Barnes. A three-pointer off the mark. Horford the pass to Smart. Brown outside. Tatum on the wing. Brown feeling it out a bit. Fires for 3. The Celtics keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have the jump ball.
That's the jump ball.
So it's the Celtics now. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Siakam. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Brown against Trent. To the wing right side. Pass to Williams. Back to Horford. The shot comes out, so the Raptors will take it the other way. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Anunoby passes to Trent. They could use a bucket. Al Horford with the rebound. And so Horford will bring it up for the Celtics.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
Williams with the steal. There's the lob to Brown. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And that's something that should really get Brown going. Alley-oops like that, that really helped the momentum.
Van Vliet outside. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And slam dunk by Tatum.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball on the three-point line.
Nice shot by Smart.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And he drops in the way up off the glass.
And the handles and confidence of Siakam both have grown just so much. Zero hesitation taking that one to the rack.
Now here's Smart. Brown the pass to Williams. Back to Brown. Here he goes. And the dunk by Brown.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
Here's Van Vliet. No points in the game yet for him. Trent. And the shot is long.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Now here's Smart. There's 38 seconds left in the first. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
Raptors trail by 10. Van Vliet right side. Anunoby has the open look. And the 3 off target. Tatum in position. And the turnover again by Boston.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. And the pass to Trent. Launches a three. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Trent's got it back down to single digits for the Raptors. Brown kicks to Tatum. There's the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Tatum's got 8.
The quicks of Tatum on display. Jason has a devastating first step, and he can just blow by you so easy.
What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for Boston.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors, Houston team.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Celtics. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Here's Siakam. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Toronto working the ball around now. From outside the arc. Drills the three-pointer.
And he's got a smooth stroke from long range. Van Vliet doesn't just hoist them up. His three-pointers are always going to be high-quality shots.
Here's Brown with the 3. Here's Smart, and the layup's good off the glass. Smart's got his second bucket tonight.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Barnes finds Anunoby. Van Vliet with it. The 3. Van Vliet can't get that one to fall.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Horford. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
A remarkable interior presence. Horford's a veteran who still has those polished post moves. And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
Raptors trail by 10. Barnes down low. He's covered by Brown. Barnes can't get it to go. Smart against Van Vliet. Outside, Horford. Here's Smart. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Siakam. Horford may not be as consistent as he once was. But great, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim. And he helped define their interior defense.
Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Lock at 6. Deep. And Siakam throws it down.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Brown against Trent. Tatum down low, and he makes good on the layup. Tatum's got the lead up to 10 now for Boston.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Trent finds Siakam. Now, here's Anunoby. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal.
And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
Now here's Smart. A reverse. He lays it in. Smart's got 4 points this quarter.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Siakam, a screen on Smart. Knocks down the 3 ball.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
kicks to Smart. Driving the lane. Pass to Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode.
Celtics leading by 8. Outside, Horford. He feeds it to Williams. And stolen by Barnes. And Van Vliet, here we go. Misses from close range.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Tatum. Here's Williams. Can't connect from short range. On the wing, Anunoby. Guarded by Smart. Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Boston in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Back to the end. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
On the court for the Celtics. Up at the forward spot, it's Tatum and Horford. And it's Griffin. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard position. Griffin passes to Pritchard. Outside, Horford. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Porter. Porter pulls it in. Raptors trail by 8. Flynn kicks to Young. Back to Flynn. Porter with the screen for Flynn. Outside, Porter. No good on the 3. And so Horford will bring it up for Boston. They've led by as many as 11 points. Poked away. And Young comes over to help. Right side, Griffin. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Outside Flynn. To the inside. And stolen by Horford. Brogdon right side. And Griffin slams it in.
And you can put those alley-oop feeds as high as you need to when Griffin's on the receiving end. He'll pick it up off the top of the backboard if he has to.
Boucher with the ball. And Griffin picks him up defensively. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family, Greg, where education comes first.
Well, Malcolm earning his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon, maybe the smartest guy in the NBA.
Flynn dishes to Porter and finished off by Porter.
An unselfish player with a strong understanding of the game. Porter knows how effective a good pick and roll can be.
And stolen by Flynn. Here's Young. The shot's good on the assist by Flynn. Young's got his first 2 points of the night.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Here's Brogdon. Kicks it to Griffin. That one misses. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Out to the right wing. Here is Flynn. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Justin Jackson comes in for Al Horford. And Grant Williams is subbed in for Jason Tatum. Celtics leading by 8. Floats it up for Williams. Pritchard passes to Williams. Takes it off the glass.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
The Raptors have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Flynn kicks to Young. To the middle. Here's Boucher, and he banks in the lane.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Brogdon looking it over. Pritchard passes to Jackson. Passes it to Griffin. For Birch. Griffin's shot is off. Raptors trail by 8. Porter passes to Boucher. Back to Porter. There's 47 seconds left in the third. 5 on the clock. And Justin Jackson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Smart's checked in for Boston. Barnes screen on Smart. Van Vliet passes to Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
And the pick and roll delivers. Van Vliet making the right decision, giving up the rock.
Pass to Jackson. Griffin against Siakam. Griffin kicks to Brogdon. The kick out to Williams. Back to Brogdon. Banked in off the glass. Brogdon's got his first basket.
And this is how confident Brogdon is in his scoring ability. Able to get it done from everywhere.
Van Vliet outside. And so it's the Boston Celtics holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. And it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. And a wide open look for Siakam. Rebound, Boston.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Horford finds Brown. And the basket is good. And the Celtics lead by 12.
A very athletic play by Brown. Getting the ball inside and working his way to a high percentage shot.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And Boston with the rebound. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Smart passes to Horford. And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Anunoby against Tatum. Shoots over Anunoby. Tatum no good. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. A 12-point game. Barnes kicks to Van Vliet. Lays it up and banks it in.
and unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Smart on the wing. Covered by Van Vliet. Back to Smart. 6 to shoot. And the dunk by Horford.
And no chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
Van Vliet against Smart. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Brown dishes to Tatum. Shoots over Anunoby. The putback, and Williams is right there. Williams has got the lead up to 14 now for Boston. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Celtics. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. From downtown, Van Vliet can't get it to go.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Anunoby, here we go. Williams with the steal. Here's Tatum. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Barnes has got 4 rebounds in this game. Van Vliet wide open. Nice shot from the wing. Van Vliet's got 4 this quarter. Celtics leading by 12. Smart deciding where to go with it. He can't get it to go. Good D by Siakam. Anunoby with it. Out guarded by Smart. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. He can't get that one to fall. Now the Celtics take it the other way. There's the lob to Brown. Here's Anunoby. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in this game. Tatum on the wing. And here we go. Van Vliet heading to the hoop. Here's Barnes. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Boston.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box, there were some great numbers for Horford.
Oh, he was at the center of everything that happened in this game. His energy was felt throughout the building, and his impact, well, it was incredible.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Celtics ball.
There's 39 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Now Brown. Outside, Smart. 4 on the clock. Hits it from 3-point range. And the Celtics lead by 15.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Outside, Horford. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to